Go on then, Chris.
Yeah. Flip. On Wings of Darkness. Test for 4. If you fail, take 1 damage, 1 horror. They disengage from each non-Nightgaunt engaged with you. Central location.
Oh,
Test versus 4.
Test foot versus 4.
And your foot is 3. Have you got anything for it?
Yeah, I do. I've got that.
Barricade, that's 4 versus 4.
And I've got this, but I really wanted to use that, but it might be prudent to try and survive.
I think you're gonna have to use it here. So that's 5 versus 4.
4. Big money, no whammies.
No!
Failure.
That is 1 damage and 1 horror.
Oh.
And
okay.
Then...
Move to a central location.
Splat.
Okay, that's bad. It's on you guys now, unfortunately.
I mean, I could just forget to put this back in the bag.
Oh, what do we do now? Have we all been?
No.
Oh, please don't do us over too badly. It's a monster.
It's a servant of many mouths.
And that goes to your location. And it goes to you, actually.
It goes to any empty location.
Okay, down here then. Or, yeah, that'll do.
That's not a location, that's just a kidnap
card. That should be
put away yet.
Well, it's in a discard pile anyway, so, yep.
This is so stressful.
This is not going well.
There's just a servant of many mouths at Bishop Brook going like, oh, this is a nice place.
So 3. I could do that to get up to 4.
It's going to take me 3 moves to get in there, and then I'm going to
die.
But if I don't do it, and I just investigate straight up, that's 3, 3, and that's 3 and 3. That's 1 and 1. 1, 1, 2. What am I on? 6.
It was going so well. What happened?
If I stay and try and investigate it, Zoey dies next turn, and I know I've got that as well.
Yeah, don't forget anything you do has the whippoorwill.
Where's the Night Gaunt? I've got the Night Gaunt, so I need to. That's the first thing I need to deal with. So my Kukri get +1, and I can. And how many wounds is it? It's 4. I can play Vicious Blow to get 5 versus its 3. So I can kill that for 1 action.
If next turn you can get the whippoorwill back to the outside location, Jenny can come in and blast it.
I have an right. I think I'm going to. Right, my first thing I'm going to do is going to try and attack this thing. If it goes horribly wrong, then Zoey is done, basically.
Great.
That's that. So I'm going to play Vicious Blow. Going to attack with my Kukri. So that's +1, +1, 4 -1. So that's 5. I'm going to spend these 2 resources to get 6 until the end of the phase. So that's 6 versus 3.
Come on.
Oh. You didn't want to fail that.
So that goes away, but I can still attack again. But if I attack again, then that's... Evasion is 2, but that's doubled.
Wait, I have a plan that's a really dumb plan.
Cool.
Does it involve dynamite?
Open.
Does it involve dynamite?
It involves retreating back to the schoolhouse, letting Doom advance, and getting rid of these 2 Sordid and Silence.
That's a plan, but it doesn't help me very much.
Plan.
It's a plan, but it doesn't help me very much.
Can you not get out of there now?
I've got this Night Gaunt on me. Right, so I can go. I've still got this +1 down here, so that's +1. 5, but that doesn't damage it. That doesn't kill it. It's not enough to kill it. I don't know. I think Zoey is going to get defeated right here. So given that Zoey is probably going to get defeated right here, I'm going to investigate twice and try and get 2 clues out of it.
Okay.
That's the best I can do. So my first one is going to be an investigate with the right of seeking. So that's one of those and one of those. So that's 4 minus 1 is 3, but I can throw my guts at it. 5 versus its 3.
Seriously, did you shuffle that when you put that back in?
I don't think I did.
Geoff?
I don't think I did. I don't think I did.
Shuffle the damn bag.
Minus 3. That's not enough. Darn it. Okay,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. We should have added that one on for each one. So that can go back in the bag. And as my last action, Zoe's last action, possibly this entire game, she's going to Rite of Seeking again. Play this Holy Rosary to get up to 4 thingies.
So 4 versus 3.
Oh no, was that a skull that went out last time?
Yeah.
Rite of Seeking is gone. And my turn is over.
Yep.
That's Zoe possibly done this turn, I think.
She's gonna take 2 damage, 2 horror. She's gonna die.
She's out of it. Yep. Okay, that was me. So it is now all on you guys.
Wait, who's gonna? Have we lost both of the other players? So what, John? You're playing both characters right now.
I can take on Ashcan Pete.
Yeah, Geoff can take on Ashcan Pete.
Okay.
But at the moment, until that agenda advances, Jenny can't do anything.
Okay. Well, you can get resources and cards and shit.
Yeah, that's all Jenny's doing at the moment.
You're gonna
Yeah,
you're gonna retreat to the thing and let the Doom advance to the next stage.
We're gonna try and let the Doom advance.
Are we going to do that? Because Ashcan Pete's more than happy to do that.
Ashcan Pete can rush in.
It's our only chance.
Wait! Before you do that, House in the
Ashcan Pete.
House in the Reeds doesn't connect to it, so he can go to the schoolhouse. He can jump in there with Duke and try and
jump
get
into the schoolhouse or jump into the hidden room.
jump into the hidden room and try and get a clue out of it.
That's what I was thinking of doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I was going to do before that is spend these 2 resources and give myself a flashlight.
That'll do.
I don't think that counts as the investigate action. It's Duke or the flashlight, I'm afraid.
Well, no, he investigates.
Yeah, but so does Duke. It's a separate investigate action.
And that. Yeah. Yeah.
The flashlight, it's one action to investigate on the flashlight or one action to investigate on Duke.
Well, why does Ashcan Pete have any flashlights? They're useless to him. He can't investigate on his own.
No, but you can throw it in there for a book.
Okay, then I'm going to do that.
And do you want to put your resources back that you had?
Yeah.
And don't forget, no, I keep thinking your scrapper can do it and it can't. Go on.
So he moves in.
Yep, that's right. And investigates for 1
So
action.
it's
5. Yep, you do another one. Haha, 6, 7. Yep.
So that one is
Six,
basically
it's
getting around
6.
the -1 from the whippoorwill.
Yep, so it's 6.
So it's 6 versus
3.
3.
Shuffle it. -2.
Minus
-2.
that's good.
So you
That's
get
a
a clue
clue.
for that.
There you
Now leave.
go. Yeah, running
draw,
all the
draw a
way.
card first. Now leave this place.
1, 2.
Yep. Go on then. What are you going to do, AG?
And then it's
Okay, so I am going to. Sounds like a really, really stupid, but I'm safe in the village commons right now.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend the resource, and I'm going to equip this here magnifying glass.
which gives you +1 while investigating.
Yep.
That's not an action.
That's not an action. It's an asset.
Fast card. If a card has the word fast on it, you play it without an action.
Oh, now you tell me.
Sorry.
That's fine. Okay, so with that other with the action that I was going to do, I'm going to
play a flashlight.
And then going to move to here.
Yeah.
To the Schul house.
Hi, guys.
And then I'm going. Oh wait, is that a good idea? Yeah, it is. I'm going to draw a card, and then that's my action.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fair.
Yep. So Bop, and has Jenny been yet?
Don't think Jenny's been this turn. So she's going to spend her 3 turns. She can get resources, right?
She can get resources.
So 2 to resources and 1 to draw a card.
Right.
Well, that's useful.
Now, the sorry saga of Zoey Samaras, who has got a Hunting Night Gaunt and Silas Bishop on her. So the Hunting Night Gaunt will swing at her for 1 of each.
And kill her outright.
And then the Silas Bishop will swing at her for 2. So that's 1. Sorry, so there's 1 there. That's 6, 7. That was there. So that's 7.
Oh, I didn't realise I had 9 horror. I thought I had. Fuck.
Yeah, you got lots of horror there.
What was I doing?
Oh, brilliant. She dies of both horror and insanity.
Yay.
So my Night Gaunt now goes back to the room, and Zoey Samaras is now out of the game.
Zoey Samaras is no more, and we've had our first party KO.
We've got a problem now. Now we've got a Night Gaunt in that room.
You need someone to tank the Night Gaunt while someone else... Well, Ashcan Pete is very well placed to stun the Night Gaunt because he's the thing he allows him to evade.
I'm going to have to spend a turn in.
Let's look at what that fire extinguisher lets you do, Geoff.
Fire extinguisher, which does +1 or exile fire extinguisher evade.
So
that's going to be useful. Oh, before we do, we need to ready everything up now. Yep.
I'm going to have to spend 1 turn in the house on the reef to take 2 horror damage, but then I can again try. Okay, whatever.
So draw your cards and take your resource.
Oh, do I want to do that?
Does this guy have clues? Oh, he has a clue. Why does he have a clue? Okay. Is everybody drawn up?
Yep.
And this guy... Yep. Okay, so Doom goes on. And who wants to draw first this time?
I'll do it. Ancient Evils, place 1 Doom on the current agenda. No, that's fine. We want that. Fine.
Draw.
Yes. Yes.
Ancient Evils, place 1 Doom on the current agenda and advance.
Current agenda advances.
Okay, I mean, it might not be great, but hello.
Right, so agenda.
More
Abandoned streets, yes.
Flock to Dunwich village as the night progresses. The other townsfolk, notoriously superstitious, are terrified by the bird's presence. With the doors around you shut and locked, you find yourself alone on the streets of Dunwich. If there are 2 or more potential sacrifices, choose one of them at random and place it underneath the agenda deck without looking.
So shuffle this.
Shuffle that.
Draw 1 and put it on here. Okay.
The rhythmic screeching of the whippoorwills fills the night. If the superstitions of Dunwich are correct.
I just had a thought. I just had an awful thought.
What's that?
I think Zoey still draws a card.
Portends impending death. But for whom? Do you want to look that up real quick?
I really do want to look that up real quick. That's the fact. I don't want the FAQ. I want the rules reference.
Oh, I should have read that fully. Cool.
What's that?
I'll come back to you on that.
If a card has a question mark, can that be used to anything?
Yeah, it's a wild card.
Okay. Good.
Drawn cast cards 1.4. Each investigator draws an encounter card. Because I think according to the rules, she still draws it. Each investigator draws one encounter card.
Hey, Maddie. We're not surviving Arkham Horror, but go and have a nice supper. And Zoey Samaras.
Zoey Samaras
RIP.
is, yes. Well, she's knocked out and they're slightly mad. Rules of clarifications, nested sequences, card ability. Don't want card ability. If there's any difference to play, because it's the first time I've actually had this happen in the game.
Once an investigator is out of the game for any reason, numbers that are per investigator stay the same. So you still need 8 clues. Everything else only applies to the people still playing.
Really? I
So
thought
it's only clues.
Where are you looking at? Where are you seeing that?
I'm seeing that on Board Game Geeks forums. If in a 2-player game, the question is, in a 2-player game, if one player is defeated, the other investigator now have to draw 2 cards of the encounter deck for each mythos phase. There is a reply that says, nope, see said thread. The short answer is, once an investigator is out of the game for any reason, clues stay the same, but everything else only applies to players that are still playing.
Okay, that's fine then. That's fine.
So obviously it basically means things like Silas's health hasn't just suddenly dropped by 6 because he's beaten Zoe to death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But
about right.
Zoe doesn't need to draw a...
Doesn't need to draw a mythos card.
So, remind me, did Pete draw? Pete hasn't drawn yet, has he?
Pete hasn't drawn this turn yet, no, because you're Pete now.
Right. And it is hunted down. Revelation. If there are no unengaged criminal enemies in play, hunt down, engage, surge. If there is one or more, each moves one location towards you. So this guy, congregational church. He's at the church, but he can go.
He comes to...
That works.
We want him to go somewhere else where he's not going to be a problem.
The only place he can go is the house in the Reeds, isn't it?
He can go to the village commons. He can go to the commons.
Okay.
So we're going to move him to the commons?
Yeah.
Bop, that'll do.
Wait. He's an unengaged criminal, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
So that card gains surge.
No.
No, he says if there's no unengaged
If
criminals.
there aren't unengaged criminals, it gains surge.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
He's an unengaged criminal.
Oh,
So
dang.
he just moved to the church, moved from the church to the village
I
commons.
was
to try and
hoping.
find
I was
us.
hoping that Night Gaunt would be like, "Oh, hey, whoop," and we could fight him here where it's safer.
So I just piled all these here, so these all apply
Well,
to the
hang
hidden
on.
chamber.
On our turn, on enemy's turn, do they not
Oh,
walk
yes, this-
out there?
Yeah, they need to walk
Like,
out.
They both have hunter, so they
so they-
both walk towards us.
Okay, well, that's a safe place to fight them. Question
Could I
mark.
possibly take my turn?
Oh, you have an idea.
Oh,
Well-
said with such gusto. How could I say no?
Please do.
I have several plans.
Go on, please do take your turn. Sorry, well spotted
by-
with the hunter, by the way. Thanks for that. I keep forgetting that rule.
This has suddenly become slightly achievable.
Okay.
You said.
Yeah, we just lost. All it took was Zoe.
Ooh, what do I want to do?
Win.
What do I want to do first?
I would like to point out I am now primed to investigate the fuck out of that bishop.
Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to help you with that first.
Before that, do we need to get rid of this
Don't-
Night Gaunt?
don't.
Because the moment someone enters that square, the Night Gaunt attacks them.
Yeah, I'm not going to go in there just yet.
John,
I'm a coward. I'm a smart coward.
right. Shall we get Pete going
Pete,
in there
can you do
first?
one of
Shall I? Do you want me to knock him out a bit?
If you can either knock him out or run away from him.
What's this one? XR function. Right. I need another quick rules check, and a quick rules check this time is: does engaging an enemy provoke an attack of opportunity?
Does engaging?
I would have thought that's what attacks of opportunity are.
Yes. I imagine the answer is yes. Because I know there's some that do, and some that don't.